The reason to I started this organization,
Hello. What's
when
happening? How are you morning for me, nighttime for you. How are you this evening?
I'm doing well, and I'm so happy to meet you today.
No, very good, very good. I am so excited for us to have this conversation because I love being able to share who you are, what your mission is, what your nonprofit is all about. And I'm excited for you to get your story out there and get your story heard so that you can um, achieve the assistance and achieve the goals that you have in mind for your nonprofit. First off, tell us a little bit about who you are, what your mission is, and tell us about your program.
Yes, thank you so much for this time. Lydia from Nairobi, Kenya. I'm the founder of Happy Gardens Community School. My program supports children, orphans, vulnerable, and needy in my community. I started this organization in 2021, and what really motivated me to start this organization is when I was growing up, I did not have a chance to go to school. Nobody could take me to school. And I went through a hard time through my education. It was not easy. And I went to education to college level by the help of well-wishers. And I finished my college. I decided to start this organization so I can be able to help other children, because what I went through for my education, it was not easy. And I would not like any child go through the same. And that's why I started this organization to support that I have a chance to go to school.
Yes.
My mission for this organization is at first my mission was to have an orphanage, of which due to lack of funds, of premises, materials, I'm not able to right now. But my mission is to have an orphanage where these children can come and stay. I'll be sure they are safe, they'll have meals, they'll be protected, because we have so many children in our street that need support. And uh, due to limited materials, space, I'm not able to accommodate all of them. So if I can be able to get help whereby I can accommodate all these children, they can be 1,000, and right now I'm only having 85, So my mission is to have an orphanage where these children will be safe, will be fed, and will get education to another level.
That
Yeah.
is wonderful. I was just about to ask you, are there some specific challenges that families in your community, they face? And then how does your program help address those challenges?
Yeah, most of the challenges in my community is one of them is lack of empowerment. Like women, you find like most of them they're teenagers, they're school dropouts. So even by helping their children, they also need to be empowered and to get something to do by themselves, because first you find like they cannot get employment because they don't have those school documents. So this is another thing that really contribute to poverty in the community, that is what parents jobless, they don't have jobs. So if I can also get a way to take care of this and to empower these women, to get something to do, or even get tailoring, hairdressing, where they can even earn a single cent, to also feed these children, it will really, really improve our community, and this will really eradicate poverty completely. Because even as much as I'm helping the children, the parents are still there, stuck. So if you can get empowerment even for these women, it will really, really be great. And this community will transform from children, parents, and in the near future, you'll not have poverty anymore. Yeah.
the parents, it sounds like empowerment of the parents leads to greater success with the children.
Sorry?
It sounds like the empowerment of the parents leads to greater success with the children.
Yes, exactly. Because the parents will be empowered, and through empowerment, they'll also be able to help support their children. Because even after education, these children will still go back to their parents, and the condition will be the same, you know? So even after school, and their parents are empowered, it will be a great success for these children as well.
Do me a favor, share a story of a child or a family whose life has been transformed by your childcare services or your food program.
Yes, I will keep on sharing about this lady because it was sad for me when I met her. I really felt sad, you know, because she was almost dying with her 4 children. And through our program, that lady today, she's transformed. She's taking her ARV medicine, and her children are learning in my school. And the young one who was 6 months was very malnourished, who could not sit at 6 months. Now what talks, you know, and that one just amazing, and I give God glory for that. I can imagine, she always tells people that with that, if I not teacher Lydia, I could have been dead with my children, you know. And I look at her and I see the organization, and I'm really, really grateful. That makes me satisfied, you know, despite the challenges I'm facing at school, it makes me fulfilled. Yeah.
That is awesome to see. And you know what it is? Because I know you said that it makes you sad, right? And in the moment when you're in it, it sounds like you don't really feel it. And then once you go through it and you have that success with, okay, the child isn't malnourished, the parent becomes empowered. You know, you can see how the family is really changing and transforming for the better, right? And so it's pretty cool to have, you know, such an important program and such an important mission, because it sounds like it's all about helping families, right? And helping families to see where they are, right? Taking them where they are and getting them to a place where they need to be. Do you have any like specific projects or initiatives that you are planning that require additional funding or support?
Yes, I have specific project, and only is limit me at the funds, because
Okay, Lydia, so what specific projects or initiatives are you planning that require some additional funding, or what are you working on right now?
Yes, I have projects, but I've not started working on them so far. The first project that I would work on if I could have funds today is project of having a land for the school, because where I am right now, I'm paying rent on a monthly basis.
Okay.
And even getting that rent to pay is not easy, because even right now I have arrears of $800 to pay, you know. So it is, if I could have money today, I could buy a land and build a school for these children.
Okay.
And if I can't get that to buy the land, then I would even lease, because if you lease, you'll pay quarterly or halfly a year, you know, rather than on a monthly basis. Monthly basis is crazy, you know. So I would lease and build structures, special classes for these children, because if you lease, you can lease for 10 years. But if I could get money, I'll just buy a land and build a big school and orphanage. That's the project number one that always comes in my mind. Number two is I would have empowerment for these women, you know, where I could even take them for tailoring, beauty, so that they can also be able to sustain themselves, you know, because when they are sustained, even the burden will be less, you know, when these children, you know, the burden will be less for these parents. That's number 2. And number 3, I'll be able to meet my goal of at least supporting 1,000 children. You know, you can imagine 1,000 children's lives are transformed.
Say that number again.
I'm saying, if I'll meet my goal of supporting at least 1,000 children, you know, can imagine 1,000 children, their lives are being transformed.
Right.
Through education, because that is the key to eradicate poverty. You know, when they are learned, they'll be able even to educate their siblings, you know, the young ones, you know. They'll also be able to give back to the community, because what I'm doing right now, I'm giving back to the community. And the same thing, they're able to extend their hands to other children and support.
Nice. Now, how can viewers help you meet these needs? So, Lydia, how can viewers help to meet these needs?
Pardon me, please.
How can viewers help meet the needs that you have, right? Like, how does each donation make a difference in the day-to-day operations, and the future growth of your program?
Yes, every donation, in the first place, every donation counts, you know, and viewers or even the donations will help this school develop to another level, you know, like building a school. If I can get donation today, then the school will grow, and these children will be in a safer place and a better place. That will be the first focus, you know, being in a better place, because the place I'm using right now, security is not good. You know, you can't keep like computers at school. It will be stolen at night, you know. So I'll make sure I get a better place for these children. Another thing, we'll be able to improve our nutrition, you know, because like right now, you don't have food for these children. They're surviving with porridge since we opened last week, you know, because there's no food for these children. You know, they take food, porridge in the morning, porridge at lunchtime. So we'll also be able to improve our nutrition and for better health is children, you know. So every donation will really count and will make a difference and transformation in my organization.
Now, are there other ways that people would be able to get involved aside from donating, such as like volunteering or spreading the word?
Yes, even today I was asking one of my friends, where can I get volunteering? Whereby they just come in, play with the children, teach them, you know. If I can even get today, I will really be grateful, because they will be exposed, you know, to learn different things, not only books and pens, you know, but they'll get to learn other cultures, different things. So if I can get volunteers, you know, every month, I will really appreciate, you know, or even come and stay with us a whole year, you know, I will really, really appreciate that. And also sharing, creating awareness, it really helps, you know, because many people don't know what I'm doing, you know, and I do not know how even to get them, to reach them, you know. So creating awareness will also help my organization to go to another level, because sometimes we suffer because of lack of awareness. Don't know. They just see posting then like what is happening here. But if someone knows, they'll definitely have interest to work with me to support. Because they don't know if it's rigid or, you know. But if someone knows exactly what they're doing, they'll be able to support and be part of the movement.
Nice. Very good. All right. So let me talk about your vision a little bit more, right? I want a little bit more detail on what your vision is for the future of this program, and how do you see it evolving with the right support?
My vision, is be able to at least support 1,000 children, and have a better place, a bigger school for them, and also to have other branches, because it's not only Nairobi that we have slum, even parts of Nairobi also have the same challenges, So if you can also have branches, of Happy Gardens in other communities to help these children, it will be very great. But we have to start with this one, the first one, and through your donation and support, we'll be able to have branches of Happy Gardens. And even before you realize, in the US, you'll have one.
I'm ready for it. I'm gonna walk down the street like, wait a minute, is that Happy Gardens? Like, I'm a call wait, like, yeah, why you ain't tell me you was here? I'm coming to volunteer.
Yes, wow, I can't wait. I wish you could come even this year for volunteering, just to interact with them, learn with them. It will be amazing. You love
Let's
it.
work on it. Let's work on a plan for me to come out there and visit. You never know what could happen in what time frame, right? I think it'll be really cool to come out there and see you guys in action. I've seen, lots of pictures and videos, and I love it all. I can see what a difference you are making. Sometimes you can tell, even when they were singing the song, it was a song that they were singing, like a good morning song, right? Even the voices, you can hear it in their voices. Like, I felt like singing. I said, I almost know the words to this song. Right?
That's amazing. Tomorrow I'll send you some more. Today I was just listening to their poems.
Yeah.
My tears just rolled down my cheeks. Today in the evening, I heard just a friend, and they were presenting poems to her. And she was like, wow, this is amazing. And I found myself just tears coming out, tears of joy, just seeing how they're presenting those poems. I send you to them.
I'll tell you, it is amazing to see. I wish you nothing but success. I know that you are going to achieve your goals one day at a time. Can you share any partnerships or collaborations with any other organizations that kind of have enhanced their program's effectiveness? Or are you just like solo dolo and you would love the opportunity to work with others or collaborate with other organizations? Where are you with that?
Yeah, at the moment, I don't have an organization that I'm working with right now, but I have an organization that really helped. When I was being evicted, they paid my arrears and helped me move to the place where I'm using today. And after that, they also brought some children for the daycare, and they could provide food for them. I also have this organization called Kidogo. They always give us some porridge for the children that I'm talking about right now. They're the one who donated to us last time, And I would really wish to get an organization where I can partner and work hand in hand with. I will really, really appreciate that. Because I know if you want to go far, go with people. But you want to go alone, I will not go any far.
Right. Find your team and find your tribe of people that's gonna help to push the movement forward, right? Always progressing.
Yes.
Donations that you do receive, right? How do you keep your donors and supporters informed about the impact of their donations or their contributions?
Yes. First, I always appreciate them through messages, Yes. Secondly, I have the picture of receipts, and even if it's food, I take the picture of food when I bought them one by one, I send so that you can know exactly what you're donating is going to the right cause, So is to first ensure them that every donation that you make is going to the right cause, Secondly, especially food, We'll cook food and we'll take photos and videos when serving the food, when the children are eating, you know, that you can be sure that exactly if I donated even $1 for food, the food was bought, you know. If it's rent, I will send you the receipts, you know, that you say exactly I was here, I wanted to help with the arrears, I've paid, here is the receipt, you know. So
Nice.
I always make sure for transparency for every donation.
Very good. Nice. That's a nice system. I mean, it's a necessary system to have transparency and accountability, right? Because
Yes.
you want to know, like, okay, how's it helping? Where is it going? And so to have that system in place already is a plus. What role does the community involvement kind of play in the success of your program?
Yes, their role, first, they always advertise the school, you know. They advertise. Even today, I had a lady who came. She was referred by another parent. She has 2 children and she's overwhelmed. She cannot afford tuition fees from other schools. And she came, you know, so they're also creating awareness in the community. That's a very big role because I can't walk door to door, but these parents, they are my ambassadors in my community.
Nice. That's pretty cool. Okay. So let's give the call to action, right? This is why we are here. People, viewers out there, we need your support, right? Like I said, Lydia has an amazing program. And what do we need to do? We need to ask for what we want, right? We need to ask for support. We need to help her to get to this mission of empowering families, empowering parents, making sure that children have the success that they need, making sure that they go to school, they get an education, they learn what they need to learn. Even if that's basic, I don't want to call it basic training, but it really is the basic trainings in life, like manners, right? How to dress oneself, you know, how to make sure that, you know, we look presentable and our clothes are clean and well kept and things like that, right? It sounds like this program that you've created not only focuses on, like you said, just books and pens, right? Or books and pencils in hand, but an overall sense of well-being for not only the child, but the parent as well. What message would you like to share with the potential donors about why supporting your program is crucial right now?
Yes. What I will share with them, the donation right now, it's very crucial. And I will really appreciate having we are on rent behind of 800. We don't have food for the children, you know, and it's really, really challenging for me and even for with the staff and the children, you know, because I can't take them home, you know, they've just opened the school. And I will really, really appreciate your donation, and any donation will go to the right cause.
Now, how can they donate? How can they donate? How can they get involved today? What do they need to do?
Yes, you're having a fundraising link. Yeah, that is called Mchanga. It's a platform in Africa, but we also have bank account for the school where you can also donate directly to the bank account.
Okay, nice. All right, so we will have all of that information written down and available for everyone who would love to donate. Like I said, everyone, we need your support. Lydia needs your support. Community Gardens needs your support. Again, Lydia, I am so thankful and grateful that I had this opportunity to help share your message, to help get your mission out there, to talk about the impact that your program is having. I cannot wait to see the success that it brings. And I know it starts with, you know, volunteering, getting the word out, donations of any kind and any support. And so I'll make sure to have those links available for people to reach out to you. Is there anything else you would want to say before we bid our viewers a farewell?
Yes, first I want to really thank God for allowing us to meet today and to meet you, because for me, it's really, you are very special to me, I tell, because I've never had this with anyone. So I'm really, really happy for this day, and also for your heart of willingness to support in every way. You are so kind. I really thank you so much. I would also really appreciate donors, the viewers, for any donation. And also if they can able to spread the news, awareness, creating awareness, I will also really appreciate. So I'm really grateful and very happy for this time. I pray that God will see us through. I know that things are challenging, it's tough, but I will never give up. I know one day I will make it.
Let's go.
Thank you.
I'm ready. Very good. Thank you, Olivia. And viewers, you heard what you guys need to do. Help out in any way you can. Spread the word. Right. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.